With the transfer window for Europe's biggest clubs set to open soon, find out when the Premier League transfer window opens. Rest assured that transfer talk is scouring the world's media and setting correspondents loose to see what is on the agenda. You can click here to review all the latest transfers. Bayern set to launch fresh bid for Hudson-Odoi. Bayern Munich have been encouraged by Callum Hudson-Odoi's comeback from a ruptured Achilles, with the forward set to return from surgery quicker than previously expected. Latest assessments suggest that Hudson-Odoi could be back in action in just 4 to 5 months, which will be music to the ears of the German giants, who were intent on bringing the England man to the Bundesliga this summer. The original assessment suggested that he would be out of action for more than 6 months after he suffered the shocking blow a fortnight ago. But now the Sun report that Hudson-Odoi could soon be on Bayern's radar again. They missed out signing him for a huge £35 million in January, but with the player now potentially looking to be fit shortly after the start of next season, Bayern could soon be back, waving the checkbook with abandon. The real deal. Mbappé set for capital move. Real Madrid, no doubt backing in the afterglow of Barcelona's humiliation at Anfield, are hoping to give Bernabeu regulars hope for next season by shelling out a ludicrous amount of cash on French prodigy Kylian Mbappé. According to France Football, Madrid president Florentino Perez is set to sanction a record-busting splurge on the Frenchman, with the club's offer for the Paris Saint-Germain striker topping the outrageous €222 million that PSG paid Barcelona for Neymar in 2017. Whether PSG will flog their man, though, remains to be seen. The club have built the team around someone who represents the future of the French national side, and very much see him as the man who can deliver the European dominance that they crave. With the shadow of FFP hanging over them, however, the money on offer from Madrid might be too good to turn down. Babel fishing for Turkey return. After the astonishing events at Anfield, it would be remiss to have transfer talk without a Merseyside link. So praise be for The Sun, which reports that ex-Anfield favourite Ryan Babel, now 32, is set for a Premier League exit from Fulham following the club's relegation from the top flight. The paper report that the Dutch star, who arrived at Fulham from Besiktas in January, is set to flee London and head back to Turkey. Although this time he's off to Galatasaray, not the Istanbul club that he called home for 2 seasons before heading to Craven Cottage. Babel is unlikely to be the only star to vacate the championship-bound club this summer after a disastrous season by the Thames. Mind you, Galatasaray won't need to break the bank to bring him back to Turkey, as his contract expires at the Cottage this summer, meaning that the Turkish giants can snap him up for free. Tap-In's Vincent Kompany has potentially had a decisive say in the ultimate destination of the Premier League title, and now The Guardian report that playing time could play a massive role in whether the Belgian remains at the club next season. The club are potentially willing to offer the talisman a new 1-year deal, but Kompany wants reassurance that he will play more than a bit part role, as City potentially look to secure 3 titles in 3 years. Gareth Bale is no longer part of Real Madrid's plans, but his exorbitant wages could prevent him from leaving the Spanish giants, even though the club are intent on ditching him sooner rather than later. Marca reports that Madrid want him gone by the time they head on their pre-season tour in July, but that Bale's €17 million a year wages are a major stumbling block.